the truth.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville with Scottie and friends.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville. Another week's gone by. These weeks, we are getting closer and closer to the end of the year, you guys. And thanks for sticking with me through all of this. I got to tell you, I'm extremely excited about today. You'll know why as I get deeper into this, but I have a very special guest that I think the world of. I'm extremely proud of this young lady, and I can't wait to introduce you to her. We'll do that right after this.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Ready. Let's do this. It's showtime. Please pay attention. Stop what you're doing and welcome our guest.
Welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. So I got somebody pretty special with me today, and you played last night, right? Till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was 2 a.m.
Yeah, so you're tired probably.
Just a little bit.
Listen, you guys, every artist who comes to Nashville brings a suitcase full of songs, a head full of dreams, and a heart full of hope, right, Ashley? Mm-hmm. You just hope.
Oh, yeah.
Some come for a record deal, other comes for the guitar and just wants to be a picker. But no matter where the start is, no matter where it begins somewhere, and you have to start somewhere. One show, one song, somebody to believe in you, one dance, right? You gotta find that start. Mm-hmm. Not easy, right?
No, not at all.
Not easy. Today's guest is just proof of that. She's brand new to Broadway. When I say brand new, a year, maybe 2, should we say 2 years?
Since performing?
Yeah, like full time.
Not even a full year, actually.
So since then, she's a sweetheart. That's a studio dog. She's gonna love on you.
Oh yeah.
But you've already turning heads with your voice. Mm-hmm. People are singing and sought after you to have you play at their establishments.
Finally, yeah.
Not easy to do, right?
No, not at all.
But it comes with attitude. It comes with drive. Mm-hmm. It comes with a want to. And you grew up in a town of about how many people in Minnesota?
Maybe 10,000.
Maybe.
What's
the town called? East Bethel?
East Bethel, Minnesota.
So when you were back in East Bethel, Minnesota, were you in plays? Did you sing karaoke's? What gave you the itch to come to Nashville?
Well, I'm the middle of 5, so that comes with the want for attention.
You need attention.
All the time.
Yeah, you gotta have attention.
Yes. So from, I guess, 3rd grade, they started doing plays at one of the elementary schools, and I got involved in them immediately. I loved it, and then they brought choir to the elementary school by, I think, 4th grade, and then it started to kind of wrap into like this, oh my gosh, I love this feeling. People are coming out to see me. Mm-hmm. People are loving on me and saying they're proud of me, and this is something that I love doing. Good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So it just kind of snowballed from there.
It's funny that you say that, because that's when I left my town in Hibbing, Minnesota. I always thought that if I was well enough to do that, I would take care of all of the choir and funding for Hibbing. So that art would never not be funded.
Yep.
So there was always an instrument for a kid to play. There was always a voice that somebody wanted to hear. And there was funding in the school. So those kids never got shoved aside, because an art is a gift.
Yes.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what other people think of your gift. It's your gift, right? It's your dream. And sometimes people piss on your dream. Some people make fun of your dream, right? But to me, that's motivation. Did you have any of that?
I got made fun of a lot. I was in show choir in high school for 3 years.
What's show choir mean?
Show choir is where you dance and sing at the same time.
Gotcha.
For, I guess, 4 or 5 songs, and you compete around different states, different schools in the area. It's actually really, really intense. They had us run around the entire school while singing our whole set.
Oh, voice control.
Oh, yeah.
Breathing control.
They wanted us to be able to dance everything out while hitting every note, and it worked. And people would say, you're not in a sport. This is not a sport. This is not anything athletic.
Control your breathing.
And it's like, actually, I'm pretty sure my core is a lot stronger than yours, dude. But other than that, it was a lot of oh, you want attention. Ashley just needs the attention all the
Sure.
time. And it's like, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And now I have it.
Yeah, and don't feel alone on that one. I think every person that's in this town has that same thing.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's just a part of this thing we call art, right?
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So all of a sudden, one day, you graduate high school, you're hanging around, and you walk up to your parents or your mom or your dad or your best friend, you say, what, I'm moving to Nashville? What happened?
I actually met you, Scott. I came down to Nashville on a whim.
Through a mutual person?
Yes,
Okay.
through a mutual friend.
We met at the Nashville Palace.
I was 19.
Do you realize that I never do that?
I do.
Do you know why I did it?
Because I'm from Minnesota.
That's it. That's the only reason.
It's like a big warm spot in your heart. I don't
can't
know what
help
it
it.
is.
I can't help it. And because I just don't want, I want number one to pay homage to where I'm from. And also to respect the craft of somebody that's coming here, and I don't want them to get screwed over because they're gonna. It's just a part of what's gonna happen to you. And so if I could help in any way for that not to happen, hence the show,
Yes.
I'm going to do that for people. And if they're from Minnesota, and when I heard East Bethel, well, I managed Mac's Bar and Grill up there when it opened.
My mom worked there.
Really? So I don't know if she worked for me or not, but we had 10 parties and all this kind of stuff before I came here. But they actually fired me because I came to Nashville and they thought I should be back there running their bar. And I thought it was kind of funny myself, but
quite funny.
whatever. Who
Look
cares?
at you now.
But yeah, well, thanks. But anyway, so listen, so you walked up to your parents and you said what?
I said, hey, Mom. I told my mom first.
So you came down to see me and then you
Yep.
went home.
Yep.
So you're here on vacation, quote unquote.
Yes.
It's one of the advice I say. I say, if you're going to come to Nashville, come here for a minute, check it out, and then go back.
Oh, yeah. And as soon as I got home, I wrote half a song.
Good for you.
And
You were inspired.
Oh, yeah. Based on the feeling of meeting you. And I wouldn't have come down if you weren't from Minnesota either. Because I was like, I don't know this dude.
That's exactly right.
Dangerous.
Right.
But Minnesota, big spot in my heart as well.
It works. It does.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You'll
So-
find that as your career goes along. Just keep passing that on, okay?
Yes.
It's kind of like
Oh, of
homage to
course.
where we're from.
Oh, yeah. But I got home and I called my mom and I was like, hey, I got to talk to you. And she's like, what's going on? You know, you went to Nashville and, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm going to move there.
Yeah.
This is what I want. And she's like, yeah, okay. She
Yeah.
kind of laughed at me.
Sure.
You know,
That's
she
a
was like,
normal reaction.
yeah. She was like, good luck with that. You let me know how that works out.
Sure.
And I was like, okay. And I think not even a month later, I packed everything I could into my car, had a buddy follow me with his truck with my bed and like any big furniture in it. And I headed down. And I think the day before I was supposed to leave, my mom calls me sobbing.
Sure.
She's like, are you actually doing this? Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, please don't. Please don't.
What's your mom's first name?
Jamie.
Jamie, I applaud you. You are a good mother because that's what every mother should do. And that's just out of love. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Jamie was doing. She loves you. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
she was just going, she's
Yeah.
1,000 miles away. She's my girl. And this is a big city. And this is a dream. And not many make it. Because that's what parents do.
Yes. Oh,
That's
yeah.
just love.
Her banter too. I mean, we cried together because she was like, "Who am I going to get lunch with? You're my best friend. What am I
Yeah,
supposed
wonderful.
to do?"
That's just a mom's love. So you got here, you got settled, right? Which was
Yes.
not easy, but you found a place.
Yes.
And then what happened? Did you stay in Nashville for a long time? Did you quit? What happened?
I ended up staying for, I believe, 6-7 months, and then sadly, my great grandma had some issues. And then I met a boy as well at the same time.
Of course you did.
I was peer pressured to move back to Minnesota,
And you did.
so I did. And
Nobody faults you for that. Don't forget, Garth was here for 24 hours and left and came back. So
Yes.
don't fault that. That's good.
It
You
was-
went back and you got your roots again.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Good for you.
I will say it was weird to move back home though, because I didn't feel like I fit anymore.
There.
You know, it was like
I
a
know
flower was
exactly.
already blooming, and when I tried to go back to Minnesota,
Doesn't work.
I felt like my petals got curled, and I was like, this is really uncomfortable. I'm not looked at the same. This is not the same attitude. Like, I don't understand what's happening. You know, it was a weird period of growth, and like, I just remember I texted you a lot of the time being like, I hate this. Why did I do this?
Right.
I need to come back.
Right. And for me, as a business manager and working with Billboard artists and working with international artists like Tommy Two-Tone and Mike Estes from Skinnerton, and Jeff Carlisi from 38 Special, and being able to work with a guy like John Albany in his studios. And I saw something that you didn't see in yourself. You have a drive.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy or a normal thing in Nashville. A lot of people come here because they can sing karaoke good, or they think they can sing karaoke good.
I hate karaoke.
Or karaoke, however we're going to say it. And but the thing about it is Nashville is not that.
No.
You have to sing demos as many times as you can. You practice them because, yes, you have to pay your bills. So you have to go play it down on Broadway. You have to do what you got to do. But if you want to be an artist, you have to do what's uncomfortable.
Yes.
And uncomfortable is singing the songs that you don't know, practicing the craft of writing your own music, which we're going to get into that you've had a lot of success with. It's just all of those other things besides just singing at a bar to sell beer and to keep the crowd.
Absolutely.
It's a big deal, right? And so your brain starts to get full, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of lyrics and songs. And we've had this conversation a couple weeks ago. And I felt like I was a little hard on you, but I wanted to show you something that mattered, that you're right for what you're doing. But always remember that the direction that you're going is much bigger than what you're seeing right now.
Yes.
And when you get there, when you look back on these moments, you're going to go, wow, I get it now. I get it now. And that's what you need to strive for. And I know you're going to get there. I know you are. So now you're in Nashville. You came back. You moved back after being there for 6-7 months, right? You got resettled.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you get a waitressing job, a management job? What did you do?
I actually, I went straight back to serving at Johnny Cash Bar.
Nice. That's cool.
That's where my first job was.
Got up and sang?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh yeah. A couple of the bands that I had met the first time I was down here, they were still working there. So
Okay.
they were like, "Oh, she's back. Come
Nice.
on up for a song or two."
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
The singing waitresses and stuff is the best in this
Yes,
town.
and it's
all
so
this-
fun.
Yeah. Because then you go wait on the people again. They're like, oh my gosh, you're a great singer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then your tips get bigger. I love that part.
Well, I didn't really tell you, but yeah. And if you're going to get called up, you'll know you don't want mud in your face if they don't call you
Oh,
up
yeah.
because time constraints or whatever. So you're working at Johnny Cash's bar. Cool
Absolutely.
establishment.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of memorabilia in there. A lot of history in there. You're
Yes.
going, I'm surrounded by love right now.
It was
right?
the most incredible bar.
A lot of love. So then how long were you there? Are you still there or what happened?
I actually ended up quitting in October of last year.
Okay.
Just because of stuff with
Sure,
management
sure.
changing over. They were
Sure.
switching the
Yeah.
bar over.
Okay. Get it.
So I ended up getting a new serving job at the Distillery,
Nice.
which I love that bar or that restaurant and bar.
Mm-hmm.
Made a lot of new friends, and then soon after that, the manager at the Distillery and Big Jimmy's started recognizing me for being a singer. So he hired me and Luke to do acoustic gigs over at Big Jimmy's, his other location.
Who's Luke?
Luke is my boyfriend.
What's his last name?
Uric.
Okay, Luke Eric. Let's talk about him a minute.
Okay.
That gentleman is talented.
Very.
I mean, with a guitar, with
He's
a saxophone,
insane. With writing.
with putting production together, right?
Absolutely.
Luke and he has this perma smile on his face that's contagious.
He's like Steven Tyler.
It's contagious. He
Yes.
smiles and you can't help smile with this guy. And there's been many times I've said to him, thanks for taking care of Ashley, because I honestly feel that you have a great human being by your
Oh,
side.
yeah, absolutely.
He's
He's my best friend.
It's important because you're in a big ocean with
Yeah.
a lot of little minnows here. So now you and Luke, who was your boyfriend,
Yes.
you're going to do these acoustic gigs. And where's that happen at?
That was at Big Jimmy's on 2nd Avenue and Broadway.
Fun.
And they were an easy, and like, there was a lot of pressure for me because it was.
Wait, yeah, hang on, Ash. I don't mean to interrupt, but you go from I know 10 karaoke songs to I need to know 50.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Oh, that was insane. Actually, Luke being my best friend, he had to come down pretty hard on me. He's not just my boyfriend.
Loves you.
He does love me, and he wants me to go further and be better all the time. One night, he's going through songs with me. He's playing them on the acoustic guitar.
At the house.
Yes. And I got distracted and I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics and I was doing something on my phone. And he looked at me, he said, I'm not going to do this anymore, dude. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you either pay attention and we do this and you learn these songs or I'm done.
Amen.
And I started crying.
You got to love him for that.
Oh, absolutely.
He taught you a lesson that day.
Absolutely.
But it's because he saw something in you. You realize that, right?
Oh, he tells me all the time when I first met you and you first got up on stage with us, you know, I saw something in you. I knew that you were going to do something great. And he said, I just wanted to be a part of it and help you along. And then we fell in love. But
so now you're singing these songs. You're doing these acoustic stuff. Now you're starting to get into your groove. You're trying to, you have your phone, but you don't want your phone, but you still need it because you're still learning. Because you know it's my biggest pet peeve in the entire world.
Oh, yeah.
Are you entertaining your phone? Are you singing to this or are you singing to me? So, so I appreciate that your effort towards getting there, but it's not easy, right?
No.
You got to learn all that music, and it turns into fog in your head. One day, Scott Collier, I had him in here last week, and he told me one day, I feel like if I could just open my brain and just dump out a bunch of junk and then start again, would be
literally
because it's so much.
Yes, there are songs that I have known since I was 4 years old that I still will mess up the words. I don't know how.
But you get on it and you get a blank. I call them brain farts.
It's just like what just happened, and you look back at your drummer, who's my co-fret, and you're just like, and he puts you back in, and you're like, oh, okay, I don't know what that was.
Right. But that's the cool thing about it when you have good people around you.
Absolutely.
And clearly your band, I popped in on you a lot. I do that anytime that I want to sign an artist. That's always been my thing since I've ever started, because I want to see what people are like when they're not being watched.
Yeah.
What are you really like? Are you really having fun, or are you just going to put on a show because I showed up there and you want to impress me? Not that I'm anybody, but if that was your goal trajectory is to get a management deal with me, you might do something different or play your best songs or dress a little different.
Yeah.
But when you show up cold and you don't know that I'm there and you still put on a show that's remarkable, that's when you, as a manager, you go, there's something here because it's real.
Oh, yeah.
It's not pretend.
It's not
because
a facade.
It's not a facade. So now you guys are doing this acoustic stuff. Then what happens? Because you landed yourself at a pretty reputable bar in town. And what is that?
Oh, yeah. So I play at Redneck Riviera.
Who owns that place?
John Rich, one of my favorites.
And have you met him yet?
I have not. Sadly, I have not yet.
You will.
He always comes in either right after I'm done and I go home or right before. Yeah. And I always miss it. And I'm getting really frustrated because I want to meet the man.
Here's the cool thing about it. When it does happen, it's going to happen for the right time and the right reason. And that's what's going to be special for you, because it'll when it happens organically, it'll be a moment for you that you'll remember. And that's cool. So he's given you his stage. That's quite an honor.
Oh, yeah.
So how often do you play there?
Anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week.
A week?
Yes.
So what's your shift? Are you do 6 to 10? Or are you the 2 to
I'm 10 usually to 2, either, I'm mostly 10 to closes. Apparently I'm more fun at night, which I can handle the drunk people. You know, I'm kind of blonde, so people enjoy that. Sure. Or I'm 6 to 10. So I either get, some of the older crowd that appreciate our veterans and our active and retired military. Or I get the party animals at night, which that's my favorite. Oh, I go crazy over that because I can play just about anything. And I'm a girl's girl. Luke actually said one thing to me. He was like, I played with a lot of female fronts. You get along with everyone in the room, no matter what. I don't know how you do it, but usually when I'm playing with a different girl, some girls will walk in and go, ugh, and give a dirty look and, go sit down and grab their beer and not really pay attention. Sure. But for some reason, every girl that walks in, I'm like, hey, girl. Yeah. She's like, hey. And we're dancing, you know, we're having fun. Right.
You want to sell 1 million records, meet 1 million people.
Absolutely, yes. So I don't know. After reaching out to an old friend who's actually the booker at Redneck Riviera, it's like, hey, I don't know if you remember me. I used to get up with my buddy Noah, and you were playing in that band. I just moved back to town, and I have a band together now. So if you ever need a fill-in for anything, you just let me know.
Hey, hang on a minute. Let's not scooch over that, because you got here, and 6 months later, you're playing in a reputable artist's bar. Yes. And all of a sudden, now we have a band put together. So to you, that may have came easy, but is that an easy process?
Not at all. Not at all.
How do you trust? How do you know they're going to show up? How do you know they're going to work with you? How do you know they're not going to be jealous? How do you filter and work that as a band leader? Because listen, at the end of the day, if I got you a major record deal tomorrow, you are the boss. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to fire the drummer. You have to be able to fire the sound engineer. You're the boss. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, it's a little different environment on Broadway because you're all working together collectively.
Yeah,
you're
we're
not
on like a big hub.
You're a big hub. So how do you keep that group of people together? What do you is it the little things? How did you, what happened?
I think that it's honestly the way that it feels on stage together, because I did go through quite a few musicians, especially bass players, because I have a really good friend who's my drummer. It's me and Luke's really good friend, and he is solid. He's loyal. He's a great friend from years ago for Luke and me, even when I first moved here. And he's a really great singer. So anytime that he jumps on a stage with us, it's usually, he's so funny. Yeah. You should hear his banter with the crowd. It has me whipping my neck back like, what did you just say?
That's like Collier. He can goof on anybody, but in fun.
It works. Yeah. I don't know how. Yeah. He could say the rudest thing and everyone's laughing, including the person he was talking to.
Yeah. But that's a true entertainer. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When you go there and you're not talking politics or preaching to people, you're there to take them away from their everyday, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he sounds like he's really honed in on that. And it sounds like you figured that out quickly.
Oh, yeah.
How did you figure that out? By watching other people? Did it come natural? What?
It's a lot of watching.
That's a gift. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that growing up, I always wanted to be funny. Mm-hmm. So anytime that I find someone that's near me in my circle that's hilarious, I try to latch on. You know, like I steal lines from my drummer all the time, and it's funny. Like I'll be working a dead crowd, bars full, but nobody. It's like there's zombies, right. And it's like, what do I got to do?
How do I get their attention?
All you got to do is pick on one person, get them engaged, and then the rest of the bar slowly turns with them.
Yeah.
And as soon as I do that, my favorite line so far from Bodan is, "Hey man, you look like my dad. What are you doing here? It's been like 10 years, dude. You get the milk?" And it cracks everybody up. Literally.
That's a good one.
And then if they get up and leave, like within the hour or anything, it's like, don't tell me you're coming back this time.
Right.
And people are still laughing and still engaged.
It's a good joke.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
And it's harmless fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Whenever I would go into Collier's, and if he hasn't seen me for a year, he'll go, "Hey, there's Scottie Hugger, my brother. We just got him out of jail yesterday." And everybody looks right at me, and I'm like, gosh, you just know how to handle this crowd. It's just ease. But you do that because I watch you online and see what's going on and how people are acting with you, what's going on, what's your crowd size, all that. And you are very good at keeping people in the palm of your hand.
Well, thank you.
Realize that's a gift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's not easy to do. Hey, listen, you guys, we're talking with Ashley Lynn, and we'll be right back, okay?
At Music Road Productions, we believe every great artist deserves a shot at the big stage. We don't just talk about breaking artists, we prove it. Take Michael Gillis, an independent artist with a dream. And with our team behind him, that dream became a reality. His single climbed the Billboard Hot 100 to number 43 and reached number 17 on the Billboard AC chart. Proof that the right guidance, strategy, and belief can take you all the way. At Music Road Productions, we offer more than just management. We build careers. From branding and radio promotion to streaming growth, social media campaigns, and connecting you to the right industry doors. Our passion is turning talent into chart-topping success stories. If you're ready to take your music to the next level, join the road that leads to Billboard. Music Road Productions, where independent artists become stars. Music Road Productions, your journey, your success, your music.
Hey, Siri, bring me a sandwich.
I can't. I am not a human, you moron.
Oh, well then what's the best podcast she can play me?
Now playing Drop Me Off in Nashville.
Aw, thanks, Siri. Give me a hug.
You are an idiot.
Hey, we're back. You guys, you just gotta love our bumpers, right? I mean, we sit and poke fun at ourselves all the time because that's what this is all about. Welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. We have the incredible Ashley Lynn with us. And Ashley, I got to take a little pride in myself to know that I'm one of the guys that made you feel comfortable enough to stay in this town and do what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Is it hard?
It's difficult.
You're a woman in country music. Sometimes they want to say it's harder for a woman in country music. Do you agree with that?
I would say so, honestly, yeah. There are different struggles, honestly, more so than I see with men. I guess people want to hear Luke Combs and Luke Bryan, and that means that I have to change the key, or they just want to hear somebody else sing it, and that's okay. I had a rough crowd last night, I'm not going to lie. They all wanted to hear Alan Jackson and stuff like that, where it's way too low and songs that I haven't actually rehearsed through. And I had a fill-in drummer that doesn't know them. He just sings the rock songs. So I was like, I don't know what to do right now. I can't please them.
It's okay. You're good. That's going to happen. What that is doing is building character. And then they'll eventually come around.
Absolutely.
And Alan Jackson is such a big thing right now because of what he's going through in his final show coming up. So that makes a lot of sense why they would be asking for him for sure. I mean, what a legend in country music, huh? I mean, unbelievable. So you started writing your own songs. Tell me about that. What's the process like?
Honestly, I have found getting drunk is the best way to write a song.
Where's John Albany? John Albany, is that what they did back in the 70s? Did they get high and drunk and then the best lyrics come out, sir?
Not me.
Not you, but your friends, maybe?
Maybe.
So, Ashley, you're on a good path because it worked before and those songs are still legendary today.
Absolutely.
So you have a beer or two and then you sit down and you grab a pen or on your iPad or wherever you are, and you just start jotting things down, or what? How does it happen for you?
Honestly, there are nights that me and Luke will get home from a gig and we're pretty deep in the pot. And he'll sit up and be like, I hear something, I gotta play it. And he'll just grab an acoustic and sit at the end of the bed and he'll play whatever he thought of. And then we'll have to record it, and then I'll start writing down lyrics, and he'll write out a little bit of a bridge, I'll write a verse and a chorus, and then it kind of binds itself together and he finds the build, and it's
But the thing about
magical.
that is you can't go, let's do that in the morning. That's the worst thing you can say to yourself as an artist. You have to do it
get
right.
Up right then.
It doesn't matter about sleeping. Now we get up and we go to work because that's what we are. We're artists, right?
Yep.
So you want to, if it's in the shower, if it's driving on the road, if it's in the airplane, wherever that moment takes you,
absolutely
record it.
You have to.
You won't remember it.
I don't know so many.
I don't know anybody that said, no, I remember. I'm like, no, you didn't. There's no way you remembered that. Where do you see yourself a year from now? If you could put yourself on a goal and say, in 1 year, I'm going to be doing this, what would that be?
In 1 year, I will be opening for other bands and playing festivals is my goal.
I interviewed a lady that was, she plays festivals all the time. Her name is Julie. She's a Grammy nominator. I had her on a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, last week's show. But I asked her about festivals and how you get on there. And she said it's simply, you don't need an agent. You just need to know somebody. So find out who's running them festivals and get your foot in the door. And once you do it once, do what you say you're going to do. Be extremely polite. Use our Minnesota stuff. Nice. They say they just keep bringing you back because you're easy. When an email comes in, it doesn't take you a month to respond to it. It takes 15 minutes to fill their spot.
Yep.
Those type of things she said. And she was really adamant about it. She goes, there is no hidden secret. That's what happened. When they called me, I responded. When they asked me, I went. I sometimes had to turn down another show to be there, but I knew the festival crowd was bigger. So it was a business decision that I did. But those are really good goals to be, thinking of. If you say you want to open for other artists, so you travel around the country as a opening act, as an artist that's signed, or you want to be somebody that is just opens up at the Medina Ballroom in Minneapolis, for example, when Black Hawk comes to town.
So right now, our first single that came out, "Miss Me When I'm Gone" by Partners in Crime. That song is very musically inclusive to country, rock, and blues. It pulls from a beautiful Carrie Underwood high tone, but also the rasp of and Power of Susan Tedeschi. So our dream band to open for will be the Tedeschi Trucks.
Excellent.
They are incredible, and I feel like what our trajectory is with our originals right now fits in line with stuff that they do and for the crowd that they bring in.
Start tagging her on stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Just start tagging her. Just let her come to you organically, and she'll see and feel your passions. Most artists are very good at that, and they know who's horseshit and who's really in it to do right by them. Because let's face it, you're supporting them as the headliner. It'd be a hell of a gig for you.
That would be insane.
But you'd knock it out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
You know, let's say they give you 40 minutes, 27 minutes, whatever that is. Just imagine if you could put your songs together in that set list and just knock that crowd out.
Absolutely.
It'd be pretty amazing. So what's overwhelming about Nashville? What's humbling about Nashville?
Honestly, everything is overwhelming. It's super strange to think about because I used to work 12-hour shifts at a restaurant. Now I'm working 4 hours a day, but I have less time. How does that happen?
It's the art.
I'm going crazy over it.
Right. But there was many times you told me that you were doing 12 hours, you were doing doubles, you're doing it, and it was exhausting, right?
Yeah.
But now you can make the same amount of money with your talent.
Yeah. Singing pays my bills, and that is insane to think about. I never in a million years, I thought I was going to die at 18.
We call that a professional.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You're making your way.
Thank you.
And you're learning stuff, right? Remember, I could try to tell this to everybody. Remember, every single night is a new crowd, right? So you have a free worldwide audience at your fingertips every single night. What I need you to do is keep saying your name.
Oh, absolutely.
Get some kind of banner from Vistaprint and put a little QR code on there.
One.
Something that will say, I'm Ashley Lynn, and don't forget me, because you may be a bar owner, you may be a club owner, you may be that festival person, you may think I'm great and want to help me. I might have a friend that owns this bar called Max Bar and Grill. I'm going to get you on because now I know you're from East Bethel, so this would be a great gig. All these things that could happen to you. What bothers me so much on Broadway is that I'm proud of them that they're selling beer and they're keeping the people in there. I get why they're there. I understand that. And I understand why a lot of the establishments will seldom let them sing their own song without prior approval. I get that. But there's no rule about selling your brand, your product. We're partners in crime. We're Ashley and Lynn. Whatever you're doing, do that.
Yeah.
Please do. Because remember, you don't know who's sitting in there that night who could next month sign you to $5,000 to come play in their hometown. You've been traveling. You went to South Carolina. You've been playing Chicago. I've been seeing you, watching you online.
Yeah.
What's going on with all that stuff? How'd that all come about?
Oh, Luke is a madman, and so is one of my drummers that I use. So one of the drummers is a professional booker. He actually has worked with many very big time bands and booked them at massive stadiums. But Luke and Evan, they're a power team when it comes to booking outside of the state.
You don't need an agent. You know that, right? Don't do that.
No.
Don't give your money away.
No, not now.
No, and what's happening now with agencies? I mean, back in Minnesota, if you went with the Music Works or something, I could tell you how to get in there. If you were regional, that'd be one thing, but you don't need an agent right now. And furthermore, there's so much proof that you have to give an agent before they're going to even take a second look at you. Prove that you can sell out shows. Prove that you can sell out 3,000 venues. Prove that there's ticket sales. You have to prove all this stuff. You don't need that aggravation. Why you want to give them your money anyway?
Yep.
Right? So when you go in there and you guys are doing the job that you're doing, because I'm watching it and I'm seeing the pictures, they're going to bring you back. They're going to bring you back. And
we've always gotten great responses.
And you're going to come back. And then they know that. And that's what's cool about it. So it's cool when I see you branch out to these different cities and states because something's happening on a bigger level right in front of you. And I like it that even if your car breaks down, you're still going, right?
Oh, I make it happen.
If you got to walk.
I drove with no power steering for 7 hours. Actually more. Because I had to go.
Like a month ago, right?
Not even.
But you made it.
I made it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I broke down on the way to another gig back home here in Tennessee. We were supposed to play Category 10. And my whole power steering pump exploded.
Luke Combs bar?
Yeah, we were going to play the rooftop.
Okay.
That made me really sad. I really wanted to play that gig.
You'll get it back.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, things happen. But the bad thing about Nashville is that they've heard so many excuses that sometimes they just go, oh, we're done with you. But hopefully that's not the case, and they realize it really was an honest mistake. Because I just had, like I said, Collier in here last week, and he was saying that. He goes, I've heard everything from I got zapped by the microwave, so I can't come into work today. Just the craziest
Oh my
things.
gosh. What?
So,
See, that's another thing. I don't want to get too much into the circuits and the politics in the circuits, but there are some areas of Broadway that I will not touch and I cannot touch.
no.
Just because it's like there's different cliques of mentalities.
Yes. You're
And
100% right.
Some of them stay away from me.
Yeah.
Stay away from me. I'm
Right,
good.
Right. But you have to see that.
Yes.
And you have to know what avenue that you want to go.
You got to know where you fit.
And remember this, Nashville is full of noise. Everybody knows something better than the next guy.
Yep.
But I'll tell you, as being a Billboard artist manager and really seeing the behind the scenes of really what goes on and how it really is, how you get a record deal, how you get on these platforms, how you get on playlists, the cost that comes with that.
Yep.
I would tell anybody that I was working with that they would work on getting an investor because they need that to build their brand. What's being told to management companies now is you make the artist, you build their brand, you get their likeness, you figure out their attire, you get their publicity, you get their numbers, and then you bring them to us.
Yes.
Anything else short of that, we ain't gonna even want to fool with them no more because we don't have to. And it drives me nuts. That's the same thing with like this TikTok stuff. I mean, you're gonna give somebody a record deal who sang some dumb song on TikTok
For 10 seconds.
For 10 seconds, I don't get it. They just signed an AI artist for $3 million. So
I saw that.
but it's not going to change. It's this is the way it's going. Universal is one of the biggest record companies in the world, and they are striking deals with these companies. I also know that they are trying to negotiate deals with Spotify. I'm meeting with a gentleman who runs Spotify tonight for dinner. I want to try to find the ins and out of what goes on in Spotify. What's the secret?
Yeah.
How does it work? What do you do? How does an Ashley Lynn get on playlists? How does she get the downloads? What's she supposed to be doing every day to find out what that is? Social media is very important. How are you managing yours?
So currently, we have a band page called Partners in Crime Music.
Partners and crime?
In crime.
Partners in crime. Okay. So is it partnersincrime.com?
Partners in Crime
Official.
or official.com.
Yes. Partnersincrimeofficial.com.
Yes.
Yes.
And then on Instagram, our handle is just Partners in Crime Music.
Yeah, because there's another band that I saw that had that same thing, and I'm like, what the heck here?
Yeah. It's okay. We just got to outdo them.
That's it. No, you'll be fine. I already looked. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the least of your worries. I can tell you that. So really, it's not the Ashley Lynn band. It's the Partners in Crime band.
Yes.
And is that where you guys want to go with your music? If you got a deal, would it be Partners in Crime or would it be Ashley Lynn?
It's still up for discussion. I love the idea of a Tedeschi Trucks formed band. I'm not alone in all the things that I do. You know, I am the boss, and yes, people do have to stay in line with me. But at the same time, I'm not able to do what I'm doing without my team, without my partners.
Well said.
Therefore, I would like to attach my name at some point, you know, Ashley, Lynn, and the Partners in Crime. But right now it's a teamwork based operation. You know, it's straight up Luke, me, and our best friends who are always right there on our side.
And you realize that if a record label did come to you and they said, we're going to take you and Luke, but we're not taking the other two, that sometimes happens. You understand that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's not personal. That's just the part of the business that sucks sometimes. And you have to adjust towards that. But what I love about what you're saying is that this is my family right now.
Yep.
And hopefully my family will always be my family going forward. But if not, it's okay. But right now we all are doing the same thing with the same goals in mind.
Absolutely.
Very healthy attitude. Do you make it back home to Minnesota very often? And if you do you play there?
No and yes. Lately, except for when my car got stolen and I had to go up for a new vehicle, I actually turned and burned in less than 24 hours in Minnesota to get a new truck.
Sure.
My mom was livid that I didn't have time to see her. So was I. I was heartbroken.
Sure.
But I don't really get to go home to visit, which is quite sad. But I do get to go home for a stint of like 3-4 days to play gigs with my band, which is really frustrating because the time that I do get to be at home, I don't get to focus on family.
Yeah.
I'm working.
So, Mom, understand that. I mean, if she can't keep telling John Rich no because they'll replace her.
Right.
And that's just the nature of the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it sucks, but you have to build that credibility that because there's been 10,000 before you.
Yep.
There's going to be 10,000 after you.
Always.
And you're going to have to be that one that shows them that I got you guys' back,
Mm-hmm.
but just give me a few minutes to rest my vocal, say
absolutely.
those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
So you work with Judy Rodman, one of the best vocal coaches. How did you like her?
I love
classes?
Judy. Judy is
Smart, right?
Incredible. She's intelligent. She keeps me in check.
Yeah, and her videos are spot on.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows what she's doing. She's trying to protect your voice for you because remember, at the end of the day, that's what you have left.
Yes.
Because tomorrow, if you blow that or we got to stick something down your nose and go in your throat and fix you, you might as well go back to East Bethel.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing that you want to do because you are a vocalist that can hit the notes. And I need you to protect your instrument. And I worry about younger people when they come to town because they want to impress. You are past that point. You already have.
Oh, I turn down songs all the time now.
Good
I'm
for
like,
you.
listen,
Now you get it.
I'm going to sound like a frog by the end of tonight.
Now
I'm not
you-
singing that right now.
Good for you. So now you get it. So, but because you have to realize that that's your McDonald's, that's your Trump Tower, or whoever we
Absolutely.
want to call. And if you screw that up, what do you have left? Nothing. So there's lots of things that you can do in Nashville. So you guys, are you recording from home? Is
Yep.
that you guys got? So when you do start going to studio, this isn't a pitch. This is a reality. Okay. Sonic Eden Studios is where we are today. Beautiful, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not going to go into the legends that have sat where you're sitting and played in this studio in this little tucked away place that you had a hard time finding, which is fantastic. That's exactly what the owner would like to hear. But when you are ready to play with a 6-piece band, some of the most talented people in the world, and be engineered and handled by, this is the place you come. John is phenomenal. He doesn't know how to screw people over, and he puts people in good hands. And I've seen it with from international artists that I brought in here to doing my own projects of testing that we're doing with different things for Michael Gillis that I was just in here about a month ago with John that he helped us with. From everything. I can't say enough about, but I'm so worried about people getting screwed over that are new to town. That's why I would always say to Luke, take care of her, because these snakes are going to come up to you and try to, I'm going to do this for you and I'm going to do that. And it's all a bunch of nonsense, Ashley.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. It's kind of funny because I'm to a point where I can kind of see right through it.
You know,
it's just kind of like, yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna invest in you. I'm gonna this. I'm gonna that. And then because they're drunk, and then the next day they forget, or now they have to tell their wife that that's what they said, and it's not gonna work.
Yep.
So but I'm saying this is probably one of the better places that you could ever go if you guys get into where you're gonna make a regular studio album at a different level, or you want to try something new, or whatever that is. I can't say enough about this place, as you can see.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, it's beautiful, and dude's got the hardware. Holy cow!
A Nashville recording studio, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, Mom, don't be too upset with Ashley if she can't make it home very often. Honestly, she's trying to just keep her place, and you're doing a very smart business move by doing that. You realize that, right?
As much as it hurts, yeah.
Yeah, because you get homesick.
Very.
And it's easy to do that. And then you get back, and now they want you to perform or play here or do this, and now you're exhausted because you did that, and it's and you get pulled. Why didn't you come to my house? And you should have been here. And now people's feelings are hurt.
Oh,
I get it. I get it.
The amount of fights that I've been in.
And all that you want to do is try to
I'm just trying to make everyone happy, but also do my job.
Yeah. Well, it makes a lot of sense what you're doing. Hey, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. We have Ashley Lynn still here. I don't know how you're holding up vocally. You came in. I heard it in your voice. I appreciate your time today.
Oh, absolutely. It just, you find things that help. You find things that don't help. You just try to keep your strength.
But as an artist, you have to do these. I mean, Garth always says you can smell roses by running them within your hands, right?
Yep.
And that's what you're doing. You went to bed at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You slept 2-3 hours. You got your hind end over here to the studio to do this interview. But that's what an artist does. You have a new song. What's it called?
Missed Me When I'm Gone.
Tell me about it. Where do we find it? How do I get it? Can I download it? What's the deal?
Yes. So you can get it on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. I believe almost every streaming platform. You can tag it on Instagram, Facebook. It is the most incredible thing that I've ever attached my name to. I'm so, so proud of it. It is our first single by Partners in Crime. It is inclusive to blues, country, rock, a little bit of pop too, honestly. It's got like a happy feeling for everybody to kind of join into. Lately you see country music taking a path of going into rap and R&B and pop music.
They're just labeling it music now. They're not even labeling it country music. It's just music.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that I had an opportunity to write something and put my name on it and sing it, I wanted something that felt like home. I wanted something that felt like where I came from, and also something that was inclusive for everyone to enjoy, because I didn't come from Post Malone, I didn't come from Morgan Wallen even. I came from Miranda Lambert, Janis Joplin, Susan Tedeschi, Carrie Underwood. Those 4 were the biggest parts of my life growing up, other than Lil Wayne. Thanks, Mom.
So when you're singing and selling your vocal, you're using those people's as an inspiration to hit the different notes and to sell the vocal. You're not just monotoning through this thing. You're working. Yeah, you're working your vocal so you can try to sell a vocal the way it's supposed to. Right?
Absolutely.
It's impressive. It's not easy to do.
Thank you. No, it's not.
So you come to Nashville and you think, I can copy Carrie Underwood great on the radio, but you go into a studio or you put the headphones on and you sit in front of a microphone and you can hear a teardrop in these things, and you sell your vocal. You have to sell your vocal because Carrie sold that song already. You're just good at copying it.
Yep.
How are you going to sell your song?
My song, it's hard to think about all the layers, because it's not just about me being a vocal artist in it. It's also the instruments. I mean, there's builds, there are solos, there's an organ, there is horn sections, there is 2 different layers of guitar solos, the bass line, the drums. I mean...
And now you marry that.
Yeah.
And then you marry your vocal to that.
Yes. And it's like a big, huge sunshine just rose in my life. And I hope that everyone listens to it and feels that, because that was the goal.
So now that it's done, are you like every other artist? Now that it's done and it's out there, you go, oh, shoot, I should have fixed that.
No.
Good for you.
Done is better than perfect.
Good for you, because it'll drive you insane.
Yep.
Because you'll never be satisfied, right? Mm-mm. And I think a lot of people probably struggle with that as an artist.
Oh, yeah.
I know I would be. Mm-hmm. Is it ever good enough?
No.
Yeah, but
is.
You have to go, this is it.
Yep.
And we're proud of this, and here's our start. Mm-hmm. What's next for you? What's going on? Where can people see you play?
So as of right now, I'm at Redneck Riviera. Mm-hmm. You can look up the Redneck Riviera downtown Nashville website, and you can actually find me if you hit music and then events on their little website. You can scroll down. It shows all the artists that play, dates and times. You can find me there, or Instagram at Partners in Crime Music. Or I have a website, partnersincrimeofficial.com. And then, of course, my personal Instagram, which is Ashley Lynn Official. And then the O is a 0 because somebody else has my name, of course. But, I mean, honestly, come listen to me, or listen to me from home.
Right. Yeah, we can see you online.
Absolutely. You can watch the live feed on the Redneck Riviera Facebook page.
Yeah, they're good at putting you guys up there and giving you a platform. Mm-hmm. They're very good at that. So what I brought in today is 2 things. I know you, so I can trust in you. Okay. Mm-hmm. What I'm going to give you is a behind the scenes look as what happens it's literature that I'm going to give you to take, so you kind of know that if my music career is going this way, this is the hurdles that I have to look for and what I'm going to have to cross as working myself with Billboard artists. So I know the trajectory.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that to take.
Okay.
Second thing I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you one of my artist management contracts, because when you're ready, I'm going to sign you. And I'm telling you that publicly. And the reason why I'm going to sign you is because there's something in you that I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm proud of you. And you're very green. But there's something behind the green. There's a drive. And when that drive goes away, then you'll know it. But it's not going to.
Oh, no.
So this is what an artist contract looks like. And I'm going to give you that as well, so you can always have that.
Okay.
Some people use that as inspiration. Some people go, holy moly, this is kind of where things go and how this really happens. But what it does give you is a path. This is what my next step could be. This is where I might be able to end up. This is where, if I think I'm going to continue to do this, or am I just going to make $100,000 downtown and sing every night and do this for 20 years, or am I going to try to get on the big stage? But all of those feelings and those needs and those wants are going to present themselves as your wisdom continues to grow.
Yeah.
Your artistry continues to get better and better, and your online presence and everything else does what it's supposed to do for you. Those are not easy things to do, Miss Ashley Lynn.
No.
But you're doing it,
It's
right?
a lot of upkeep. It's definitely a lot of upkeep.
For the faint at heart, you got to have thick skin here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You've cried a time or two, right?
I grew it real quick.
Yeah,
I grew thick skin.
You called me a couple times, and you said that you were pissed and you were crying, and I'm like, just look them in the rearview mirror, because that's where they belong. It's just another negativity that you've now crossed off your list.
Oh, yeah.
The next one is coming. That's going to be better. I'm proud of Luke. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else you want to tell these people?
Please listen to my song. Please watch my live stream on Redneck Riviera.
And can you come to Nashville? Come see you guys play, because they're good. You guys, I'm not kidding. They're a fantastic group. And thank you so much for coming in today. And
Thanks for having
everybody
me.
like and subscribe. And we're at the wonderful, famous Sonic Eden Studios. And thank you, John Albany, for having us.
Woo.
Thanks for joining Scottie and Friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join the Drop Me Off in Nashville family. Engineering and production provided by Podcast Production Music.
Well, Nashville, can't thank you enough for all the time.
Y'all come back now. Here?